Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for December the 1st. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and after that, I'll pull one card for each sign, and then we will combine those energies to look at what the overall reading is for each sign. It is to your benefit to hear the overall energy before you skip forward to your sign, because I'm not going to repeat all the details 13 different times in one video. That just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so overall energy shows up as, what do we have? Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Four of Swords in reverse. For me, this talks about some type of change of location, something that's happening in a different space than usual. Okay, excuse me. Once in a while, it'll also show up as um, the end of some kind of downtime or taking a break in a relationship or something like that. So sometimes we have downtime that, you know, maybe it's downtime from work, maybe it's downtime from doing something we love. Maybe we like to go swimming for our exercise a couple of times a week, and the swimming pool has been closed for renovations or something like that. That can cause some kind of downtime. And then this could be like going back to that thing that you had downtime from. So it can be something like coming back from something you have some downtime from, or like I said, it can be just a complete change of location of something that normally happens in one place for you, now happening in a different place. Okay, I think we've shuffled these cards enough as we talked about that. So let's move into each sign. Aries, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Aries, I think that you're being invited to do something in a different location than normal today. Maybe you're being invited to have dinner in a different place than normal, or take your kid to a different daycare, or somebody to care for the kid, or maybe you're being given the opportunity to work in a different place than you work normally. So lots of different ways that this can manifest, but basically you're given the opportunity to do something in a different place than normal, is what I'm going to say. Now, Taurus, six of coins, excuse me. Six of coins showing up along with our overall energy. Boo-ba-doo-doo. This to me talks about the idea of doing something in a different location, but it's also something that's reciprocal with this other card coming up here. So this may be that you're trading off with somebody. Maybe you're trading for like vacation rental spaces. Maybe you're letting somebody stay in your home and they're letting you stay in theirs. That's one way that this could manifest, but lots of different ways that this can manifest. But this definitely has to do with doing something in a different location, but it's reciprocal. So whatever you're doing in a different location, I think, um, I just don't even know how to really explain this. I think this is a trade of locations where these are going back and forth. So this wouldn't just be like eating in a different location than normal. This is something where there is something that is exchanged. So locations are exchanged, at least temporarily. All right. So I hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying. Let me move on to who? Gemini. Eight of Cups. Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. This is interesting, Geminis, because it's coming in a little bit different for you. This is talking about that you had some downtime from something where you weren't participating in it. And I think it was originally intended to be temporary downtime. I don't think that you thought that it was going to turn into something that's more permanent. But with this Eight of Cups coming up here, I think that after having the downtime, you realize that you did not want to go back to whatever this is you were taking downtime from. And so we see you moving away from whatever this is you were taking downtime from. So if you were taking some downtime from, let's say you're taking some downtime from work that you just thought was going to be temporary, now you're realizing, I am not going back to that job. Thank you very much. Just as an example, this could be downtime from a relationship, same thing. Just realizing I don't want to go back to that. I'm not going to. All right. So walking away from it, basically. Now, who was that? Was that Gemini or Cancer? Gemini's. Okay. Cancers, you're up next. The star showing up here in reverse, along with the Four of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? Okay, so Cancers, I think that you're hoping to be doing something in a different location today, whether it's eating a meal or moving house or whatever. I think you're hoping to be doing something in a different location today, but you're not really feeling like that's actually going to happen. So I don't know what's going on, if you have time constraints or financial constraints or whatever, but I see you feeling by the end of the day like, I guess it's not happening today. All right. Now let's look at Leo. Leo. Sun card in reverse. Leos, I really like your spread here because with the Sun card in reverse and your overall energy, this just tells me that you're doing something in a different location than normal today. And you're not alone. There are other people with you, and you're fully enjoying this experience that's happening in this new location or in this different location. Okay, so we like that. Boop a doo doo doo, Virgo. La Luna showing up in reverse for Virgo with the Four of Swords in the overall for reverse. I feel like you've been having some kind of downtime a situation, with a situation, maybe some kind of downtime with a relationship. Doesn't have to be a relationship, but some type of situation. I feel like you've been sort of taking a break from that, whether you decided to or whether somebody else did. And with La Luna showing up here, I think now the truth is coming out about what's really going on with that downtime. Why is this really happening, or why is it as long as this, or whatever? So you've got some kind of truth coming out about a downtime that you're involved in right now. All right. So that was for Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Libra, Four of Cups. Libras, I do think that you are doing something in a different location, but I'm not sure you're so happy with that different location. It looks to me like you're really, yeah, you're really basically wishing that you were not in that different location today with that Four of Cups. The temptation really is to have a pity party over the whole deal. I would recommend trying not to, but that's what shows up in the energy right now. Remember, you do have free will, so you can change that if you want to. Scorpio, what's going on? Kind of the opposite of what's going on with Libra. We are doing something in a different location than usual today, and we are actually doing this with friends. There are friends around us that we're doing something in a different location, or at least one friend, if not multiples. And we're really enjoying this. We're enjoying whatever this is that's happening at a different location than normal for us. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. The Emperor showing up in reverse for Sagittarius. Boop a doo doo doo. What's happening here? Hmm. Okay, so it looks to me like today is really a good day to go with the flow because you don't have a lot of control over something that is going on. And I feel like this something that's going on does have to do with, honestly, I think you've been really thinking, probably along with somebody else, about the idea of making a change in location, but you've sort of stepped back from that idea. I think things are happening today around that are really unplanned and kind of spur of the moment. This is really a good day to just kind of go with the flow whenever it comes to that. Okay, that's for Sagittarius. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. Justice card showing up in reverse. Do, 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 do. Capricorn, I think that you've got some kind of situation where you're having to step back from it or take a break from it. And I feel like that situation that you're stepping back from or taking a break from, I feel like that's coming because of an unfair decision that was made. Okay, that's for Capricorn. Next up, we're looking at Aquarius. You did not make the decision, by the way, Capricorn. Somebody else did. Aquarius. Hermit card showing up along with this Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Aquarius, I think that you are taking some type of unplanned downtime where you're not spending a whole lot of time with people. You're being kind of reclusive, actually. And as you are, you're taking some time to really think about your situation, think about who you are, what you actually want, what are your priorities moving forward. So you have some unplanned downtime, but you are making good use of it with figuring out what your priorities are nowadays. Next up, we're going to look at Pisces. We have the Knight of Pentacles showing up for Pisces. Okay, so with this Knight of Pentacles coming up in reverse, this tells me that you're having some kind of downtime that is keeping you from um, uh, making sure that the budget works. Okay, so this downtime could be downtime that costs you a lot of money. Maybe you're paying for a vacation or something. More likely, this is a time where you're not able to do everything you would normally do to bring the income in with this downtime showing up. So something's happening that is keeping you from um, running your budget like you normally do and making sure that everything is taken care of. All right. So that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I do appreciate it. Of course, you guys are my fabulous supporters, so please remember to put a thumbs up on this video, share it with others who may benefit from it, and also put your feedback down below. I always love to hear and read your feedback, and all of those things help with the YouTube logarithm, so I really do appreciate it. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.